Most people think strong abs come from doing 1,000 crunches until their neck hurts and their soul leaves their body. That is gym comedy at its finest. You see someone doing fast, crunchy little half reps like they are trying to win an argument with the floor. But real core strength does not work like that. Strong abs are not just about looking good at the beach for 17 minutes before eating tacos. Real core strength protects your spine, improves posture, helps you lift heavier, reduces back pain, and makes your entire body move better. Your core is not decoration, it is your body armor. And here is where most people mess up. They only train upper abs. They ignore lower abs, obliques, and deep core muscles like those parts filed for unemployment. That is why they have visible effort and invisible results. If you want real abs, you need to train the full core system. In this video, we break down 12 of the best exercises to build strong abs at home with no nonsense and no fake fitness magic.
Plank is the exercise people love to underestimate because it looks too simple. No jumping, no fancy machine, no dramatic suffering soundtrack. Just you, the floor, and an honest conversation with your life choices. But make no mistake, plank is the foundation of real core strength. It trains your full core, deep stabilizers, lower back, shoulders, and even your glutes if you stop treating them like decoration. Here is how you do it. Elbows directly under your shoulders, legs straight, core tight, glutes squeezed, body in one straight line. Not a banana shape, not a mountain peak, a straight line. The biggest mistakes? Letting your lower back sag or lifting your hips too high, like you were doing some confused yoga pose. Remember this, stability comes before movement. If you cannot hold your body still, controlling movement becomes a disaster waiting to happen. Lying bicycle crunch is where people discover their obliques have been asleep for years. It looks simple, but after a few clean reps, your abs start sending formal complaints. This exercise hits upper abs, lower abs, and obliques all at once. That means you are not just chasing a six-pack, you are building real rotational strength and better core control. Here is how you do it. Lie on your back, bring your knees up, and place your hands lightly near your head. Now, rotate your torso and bring your elbow toward the opposite knee while extending the other leg out. Slow and controlled. And please, do not yank your neck like you are trying to start a lawnmower. Your abs should work, not your poor cervical spine. Remember, rotation builds real core control. Fast, sloppy reps only build confidence for absolutely no reason. Leg raise is the moment your lower abs stop hiding and start working for a living. Most people think they have weak abs, but honestly, they just keep skipping the hardest part. This exercise targets your lower abs and hip flexors, and yes, it burns like truth during tax season. Here is how you do it. Lie flat on your back, place your hands by your sides or under your glutes for support, and lift both legs up together. Then lower them slowly with full control. Slowly means slowly, not gravity doing the job for you. The biggest mistakes? Using momentum like you are kicking open a door, or letting your lower back arch off the floor. That defeats the whole point. Lower abs decide how flat your stomach looks. If your leg raise looks like interpretive dance, your abs are not training. They are just watching the show. Downward dog crunch is where core training meets mobility, and suddenly your abs realize this is not a vacation. It looks smooth, but done right, it feels like your entire midsection is being audited. This move targets your full abs, shoulders, and obliques while improving control through movement, not just holding still like a decorative plank statue. Here is how you do it. Start in a downward dog position with your hips up and arms strong. From there, bring one knee toward the opposite elbow, squeeze your core, then return and switch sides. Simple, but only if you respect the movement. The beauty of this exercise is that it trains strength and mobility together. Your core learns to stabilize while your body moves. Because strong abs are not just for posing in mirrors, they need to work in real life, not just under good bathroom lighting. Twisting crunch is the exercise that reminds your waistline it cannot hide forever. People love regular crunches, but if you ignore rotation, your obliques are basically on permanent vacation. This movement targets your obliques and upper abs, helping build better control through your torso and giving your waist that tighter, stronger look. Here is how you do it. Lie down, bend your knees, and perform a crunch upward. As you come up, rotate your torso slightly to one side, then repeat to the other side. Controlled, not chaotic like searching for your keys on Monday morning. The goal is not speed. The goal is tension and control. Your waist definition comes from strong obliques, not from praying over protein shakes. Train the twist, own the movement, and stop expecting straight-line crunches to solve a side problem they were never hired to fix.
Russian twist is where people either train their core or perform dramatic hand-waving with zero results. You have seen it before. Someone holding a dumbbell, swinging side to side like they are directing airport traffic. That is not core training. That is interpretive cardio. Russian twist targets your obliques, deep core, and hip stability. It builds real rotational strength, which matters for lifting, sports, and not throwing your back out reaching for groceries. Here is how you do it. Sit down, lean back slightly, lift your chest, brace your core, and rotate your torso left and right with control. Notice I said rotate your torso, not just move your hands like a confused magician. Rotation without control is wasted reps. Slow it down. Feel the abs working. If your shoulders are doing all the drama, your core has officially left the chat.
Flutter kick is proof that small movements can create very big regret. It looks harmless for about 5 seconds, and then suddenly your lower abs are filing a complaint with management. This exercise targets lower abs, full core engagement, and serious core endurance. It is not flashy, but neither is paying your bills, and both are necessary. Here is how you do it. Lie on your back, keep your legs straight, lift them slightly off the floor, and begin making small, alternating kicks. Small means controlled, not wild karate practice in your living room. Keep your lower back pressed down and your core tight the entire time. That burn you feel is honesty. Flutter kick teaches endurance, because strong abs are not just about looking good for one photo. They need to survive real training, real movement, and real life. Small movement, brutal burn. No escape, just character development. Bent knee hip raises are where your lower abs stop pretending and start doing real work. Most people think leg raises are enough, but lower abs need more than just legs moving around like confused windshield wipers. This exercise targets deep lower abs and pelvic control, which is the part most people completely ignore until their form falls apart. Here is how you do it. Lie on your back, bend your knees, keep your feet slightly off the floor, and focus on lifting your hips gently upward. Not swinging your legs, not launching yourself into space. Just a controlled pelvic lift. That small motion is the whole game. This is different from a regular leg raise because the focus is not the legs, it is the pelvis. Lower abs need lift, not just leg movement. If your abs are not shaking a little, congratulations, your momentum is doing all the work again. Heel touchers are the exercise that quietly attacks your love handles while pretending to be innocent. No jumping, no drama, just your obliques getting exposed for their lack of discipline. This move targets your obliques and side waist, helping tighten the waistline and improve control around the part everyone stares at in the mirror before blaming genetics. Here is how you do it. Lie on your back, bend your knees, keep your feet flat, and lift your shoulders slightly off the floor. From there, reach your hands side to side, trying to touch your heels one at a time. Small range, big burn. Do not turn it into a full body wiggle like you were dancing at a wedding. Stay controlled and keep tension in the sides of your core. Sometimes the smallest movement creates the strongest burn. Your waistline does not need drama. It needs consistency and honesty. Lying knee tuck is one of those exercises that looks easy until your abs realize they have been lied to. It is simple, brutal, and perfect for building real lower core strength. This move targets your lower abs and deep core compression, which means it teaches your abs to contract hard instead of just moving your legs around like decorative furniture. Here is how you do it. Lie on your back, keep your core tight, and bring your knees toward your chest with control. As your knees come in, squeeze your abs like you are trying to crush a soda can with your stomach. Then return slowly. No rushing, no cheating, no emotional support from momentum. The secret here is compression. Compression builds stronger abs faster because your core learns to create force, not just survive movement. Small motion, serious tension. That is where real abs are built. Shoulder tap is where your core gets tested for honesty. A lot of people think they have strong abs until one hand leaves the floor and suddenly their whole body starts negotiating with gravity. This exercise targets core stability, shoulders, and anti-rotation strength. That means your abs are learning to resist movement, not just create it. And honestly, that is real strength. Here's how you do it. Start in a high plank position with your hands under your shoulders. Keep your feet slightly wider for balance. Slowly lift one hand and tap the opposite shoulder, then switch sides. The biggest mistake is letting your hips swing side to side like bad dance choreography. Your goal is stillness. Real core strength means resisting movement when your body wants to collapse into chaos. If your plank turns into salsa class, your abs need more discipline. Hollow hold is the secret weapon gymnasts have been using while everyone else is busy doing endless crunches and wondering why nothing changes. This exercise is pure tension, and your abs will feel every second of it. It targets full abs, deep core, lower abs, and posture control all at once. This is not just an ab exercise. It is a full-body lesson in discipline. Here is how you do it. Lie on your back, press your lower back firmly into the floor, lift your shoulders and legs slightly off the ground, and hold that position. No lazy arching. Your spine should stay glued down like it owes rent. If straight legs are too hard, start with bent knees and progress from there. Hollow hold builds elite-level core tension. This is the kind of strength that makes your body feel solid, not just look impressive in good lighting.
Now let us put it all together. The complete abs routine is simple. 3 sets for each exercise, 30 to 45 seconds or 10 to 15 reps, with 30 to 45 seconds of rest between sets. And remember, the real rules. Form beats speed. Tension beats mindless reps. Consistency beats motivation every single time. Abs are not built by doing more. They are built by doing better. Quality creates results. Quantity just creates sweaty disappointment.
At the end of the day, strong abs are not just about looking good when you take your shirt off and suddenly stand like a superhero in the bathroom mirror. Real abs do much more than that. They help you move better, lift stronger, protect your spine, and stay athletic longer. They keep your posture solid, your back safer, and your body performing like it should, instead of sounding like a bag of popcorn every time you stand up. You do not need endless crunches. You do not need fancy machines that look like spaceship equipment. And you definitely do not need to suffer through random workouts from someone yelling on social media. What you need is smart exercise selection, full core training, and consistency. Stop chasing a six-pack like it is some magical life achievement. Start building real core strength, because strong abs change everything, from your posture to your performance to your confidence. And honestly, that is a much better flex.